Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? So this is another medical video. Thank you so much for such a good and great response. I'm liking it so much and I'm feeling, gratitude that you are watching this and you are healing you and others. I know that this video is shared and people are liking what I'm saying and they're resonating with the things and they are changing, which is so beautiful. And I also request those who are watching these videos just for information purposes. Sometimes they want to know about the diseases, but if you know people who are suffering from them, do share this video, or you can tell them exactly what I have told. Our purpose through these videos is to help people who are suffering from medical problems, diseases, and definitely that is all relating internally with our system, with our body, with our emotions. And definitely spiritual healing is going to work amazingly. So today's topic, this topic was something I thought I'll make after 10, 15 videos, but around me and definitely people who are watching my videos through some messages, WhatsApp messages, I got this request to make this video that is on thyroid. I know it has become as common as diabetes, as common as normal, diseases, because every other person is going through this thyroid issue. So today we are going to talk about thyroid. Before I start explaining the spiritual overall aspect, how to work on yourself, I want to tell small things about this thyroid. So there are two types of thyroid. We know that hypo and hyper. Anyone who's watching this video just for information purpose but doesn't know what is thyroid, please do watch Google or other videos, because I won't be able to explain the entire what is thyroid. People who have it or maybe they want to know about it must have studied it. I'm just assuming that. So there are two types of thyroid. Right now, first I'm going to talk about the hyperthyroid. Hyperthyroid basically accelerate the metabolism. Now both the thyroids are connected with our throat chakra because it is about expression. You will see people who are having hyperthyroid is about overexpression, and hypothyroid is about expressing less. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Expression is how to talk. Expression is how clear do you explain that person what is going on. How clearly you are putting your emotions out through your words, through your throat chakra. Sometimes you will feel that the people who are suppressing too much, they don't speak too much, they just take people words and eat their own words inside because of fear or maybe other reasons, they end up getting thyroid. It could be genetic, that if the mother or the father has it, it goes on and you get it. But then the tendencies would remain the same. That maybe the mother is doing the same, now the daughter is doing the same. So you end up getting thyroid because of. Okay, one more important thing, guys. It is all depending on the environment of the family as well. If some families I have seen that where children are not supposed to speak, or maybe the wife, or maybe in front of elders, the youngsters, the couple, somebody is just not allowed to speak because of their cultural values. We are not going against any values, I'm just explaining the disease. So what happens is the other person who's listening wants to say something but is not allowed, or maybe is fearful because of the fights, or maybe it's just a common fear they have normally. Then they trigger this gland because we have a thyroid gland. So in hyper, it expands and it gives a swelling type of a feeling, or near the end of your neck. So that is where it triggers. It takes time. It is never like this that your entire body is going to trigger in one way, in one day, in one action or reaction, and it's thyroid. No, the body gives you time to heal. But if it is a continuous suppression of no expression, keeping it inside, your gland actually suffers. So we are going to talk first about hyperthyroid. So in hyperthyroid, things you should not eat is the dairy products and caffeine. You should also avoid white sugars. We will not go into the details of it because they all have those uh, elements, those ingredients in them which actually accelerates it more. That is the reason you should avoid them. And of course, people are going through must be aware of it through consultations, through dietitians, through doctors they are working with. So that's the only point I would like to say. I don't want to go into the deep of medication and all. We all know that. Now, uh, what is beneficial to you in terms of vitamin is vitamin E and D. Both are beneficial to you, and sometimes it is always said that you should have green vegetables, but in the case of this thyroid, you should have more of green because it is directly connected with expression, the color green. It's going to balance. We don't want that the over expressing person to become completely no expressing and no expressing to become extreme. It has to be a balance. Every chakra needs balance. So, first thing we know, people who are not into any modality of chakras, of spirituality, one good tip, one good solution right now is work on your throat chakra. Now, it's a very vast topic, so I'm going to make this video a little long because I need to explain hyper as well as hypo. So like I said, in hyperthyroidism, the problem is of this parathyroid gland which is enlarged, and the symptom which it shows is the person becomes over expressive. Now over expression can be taken in a way that the person speaks more to explain the same thing 3 times. It could be one of the symptoms. Other person can gauge it that this is an over expressing person, or they are very loud in their expression, so they want to just put a point and continuously want to convince other person on that. So people now who are having this problem of hyperthyroid, you can understand if this is going on with you. This is a very prominent sign. You also don't know why you do it, but because of the gland enlargement, you're doing it. What you're supposed to do with that is you have to bring it back in balance. So what happens is the calcium leakage. Now this is again going into a little bit of medicine, but then how I will make you understand is that much information I'm putting through. So the calcium leakage becomes more from your bones, and that's why you suffer from bone pain, or it could be sometimes kidney stone as well. Overall, the anger within you, the suppressed anger within you becomes a problem of overexpression. It's like not a blast, but it's a continuous expression. So you have to let go of your anger. Now, spiritually, I'm going to tell you how, but I'm telling you what all you need to work on to bring it back in balance. So you don't need to go to the low expression zone. You have to come in balance. So how you will come in balance is, first you have to understand where to stop. So consciously you have to program your brain that if I talk to someone, I will give opportunity to other person to speak. I will become a better listener. Then I am a talker. You are a very fabulous talker. We know it, and it's good to express. But we want to treat this problem. Else your health is suffering, right? So consciously making an effort of listening videos rather than chatting, talking. You will see yourself either texting, either chatting in some way. There is continuous expression. It could be expression through your texting, it could be expression through your words, it could be expression through your singing. But in 24/7, the timing, you have to first note how much do you express. You will end up understanding that, oh God, there is no break to it. Now you know the cause. So you will have to find out, why do I do this? Do I enjoy this? Most of the time it is convincing others, most of the time it is putting yourself first. Or it could be that I am expressing it in the best way. That sort of equation is there. So there is no balance. That balance is what, when a listener and the talker have equal exchange. So you can do as a practice as well, that you can listen to someone, make people sit and talk, but you don't talk, let them talk and listen. You will feel a repulsion, you will feel a sort of activeness within you to reply back fast, but you have to hold. You have to make a habit to listen. Now this will also go against some people that everybody is just telling me to listen. Yes, they will, because you don't listen is the problem. Now if you don't want to treat this problem, then there is no solution taking issue. Then you can do whatever you want, but we are talking about how you can improve it. So this nature of yours is actually triggering this gland, and it goes hand in hand. Your gland opens up more, you will express more and more, and it is going to be a constant issue. And thyroid, is a long term issue, is a thing which starts, then there's no end to it. But we can put an end to it by changing our habits, because the gland will understand. Gland has its own uh, language. The body has its own language. Just like we get fever, we generally say that 2 days fever you should not take any medicine. The body heat itself kills the virus or whatever is there, and we get okay. How is it? Body has its own language, own symptoms, own way of telling what is happening. So with thyroid as well, hyperthyroid, what you're supposed to do, you have to give the signal to the body, okay, I'm listening to the person now. So 1 day, 2 days, it's going to be a repulsion. From the fifth, sixth day, you will feel slightly happy. You will feel relaxed because your body is changing. Your thyroid is not going to punish you like before then. It's going to be normal. Because I have seen people having a lot of hair fall issues also, especially girls or women. It's really going on to their confidence as well. So why not to treat it from the scratch, from the real rooted issue, deep rooted issue. Second thing which you need to do is, you are expressing it again and again, or you are expressing it in a most enlarged manner, whatever it is. You have to understand that whatever I've written, I will summarize it into 2 lines. Start restricting your overexpression by expressing it to the point. So, what you can do as a practice, whatever you are chatting on Facebook or WhatsApp or any social media, try to summarize it. Think that is going on, and summary. Now, this will also become a habit, and your gland will again get a signal that okay, now there is no over expression, because your mind is controlling everything in your body. So, if it is working here, it is going to work everywhere. Also, in meditation, also, now these people who are over expressing, when you say let's meditate, they might sit, but their brain will start chatting. Internal chat. You can't control it in first go, but first you put these habits, your brain will understand now what she's trying to do or he's trying to do. Then in some days you will feel that I can sit quiet for a minute without thinking anything, and there you are actually winning this hyperthyroid. Also, if people are intuitive enough, if people do meditations going inside the body, now this is going a little hyper spiritual, I would say, in hyperthyroid, but that's how you can also treat your thyroid very quickly. You can just imagine your thyroid gland and you can just contract it and tell it to come in balance. You can command your thyroid gland to come in balance, and definitely you have to be grateful for it. So you have to say thank you to it, because all your organs are really working for you without gratitude. So that is also a punishment we get. Always thank your body. So in that way also, if people who are working like me and do not know how to treat thyroid, this you can do. You can sit in a very peaceful state. You can just go inside your body and reach to your thyroid gland, which is parathyroid gland, which is enlarged. You will feel it, and you have to just tell to come back in balance and feel what all changes you get after that. You can continuously do this meditation for, let's say, 6-7 minutes every day. You will feel a great difference. People who are not practicing meditations or something but still are intuitive, can imagine, can also do that, because everything in this world, above this world, below this world works with energies. So you can energetically do that. This is going to work for sure. It is all about expression in hyperthyroid, which is overexpression. So you have to reverse it and bring it in the balance. So definitely it's going to be a bit of repulsion and tug of war between you and your already systemized, customized body, which has become like that. But you have to command it, because you have to keep your body in your control. Not a gland can control the entire body. With that, again, I'm saying the medication part, if you're taking, do not stop it. I do not ever say that, because I already told, once the medication is started, the body has crossed that level. But when we do spiritual healing, it is going to benefit you. In other ways also, like if I have seen people taking medicines but worked spiritually through this, they have recovered their hair. They have literally they've got ridden from hair falling problem. Also, some of them definitely have other issues triggered with this. It could be depression also because they are not looking beautiful now. It could be confidence. Thousand things get triggered by one defect, one problem, one disease. But we can reverse it. And constant working will program your brain like that. Now, third thing, which is free available to everyone, that is the throat chakra meditation. Guys, YouTube is a gift, in that way. You don't have teacher in the quarantine. You can't go out. You should not go out. But you have YouTube, open throat chakra meditation, and in the morning, first thing, and before sleeping, last thing, please balance your chakra. Constantly meditating on your throat chakra will make it balanced, purified, and definitely you will win this situation very, very fast. Now, more information on this I want to give. We have chakras aligned. What happens is the Kundalini awakening also sometimes triggers like that. This is again for people who understand this, but the solution or everyone can do it. What happens is the heart chakra and the third eye chakra is bridged by the throat chakra. So any energy stuck here, it could be enlarged gland energy, it could be some expression, it could be any negative energy, it could be anything. This is not allowing the energy to go up. So in that way also, these people sometimes cannot get confident. They get confused because their clarity is missing, because this is not working properly because of this stoppage, this negative situation. So you have to, a very simple technique, do it for 15-20 days, the throat chakra meditation and all the activities which I have told you. Start balancing your heart chakra and your third eye chakra. Why? So that there is an easy flow of energy. So whatever is your confusions will end, your clarity will come to you. You can see, you can focus, you can have a vision. Sometimes there's a focus problem as well then because of this disbalance. And you will see this energy will channel and you will get a lot of benefits. If you're having emotional issues, if you're not getting partners, if you're not getting even if you have partner, that connect is missing because your heart chakra is getting punished because of this, and you can't clear those confusions with that person because of this. It's just a circle. So I would say first clear this and then go to heart and third eye chakra meditations. Your energy flow will become very, very easy and you will feel great difference all over in your life, because it's not only thyroid, it is triggering other energies disbalance as well. That's why kidney stone, that's why you have other issues of hair fall and loss of memory at times, or it could be clarity, anything. But yes, some of the symptoms you would be seeing if you have a long term issue of thyroid. So work on this. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Also, the easiest thing which I always mention, yes, it is a problem of overexpression, but when you express, another person wants to say something, you will hear for some seconds and you will just take up the topic and again you will express because your gland won't allow you to stop. What you can do is, in the morning when you get up, command your throat chakra to respect other person's time also. And now you tell your chakra, you tell yourself that I am a very good listener. I am a very good listener. You have to command, you have to keep on telling your body. It will accept it. And the day it accepts it, the gland will be balanced itself and you will see miraculously improvement is happening in your thyroid. So I want you to work on that because this hyperthyroid has created lots and lots of issues, especially in women, because it is found more in women somehow because of other glands issues as well, other issues as well. But men, women, doesn't matter. Any gender, it actually doesn't matter. What matters is the improvement of this chakra or this problem. So now we're talking about hypothyroidism, very commonly found in women, men, it could be anyone, but that is again relating with the gland. As hyper we discussed, hypo is the opposite of hyper. So in that case, the person finds it difficult to express. The problem is that the gland is not forming the hormone which is supposed to be in a normal state. So in hypothyroidism, now what is the symptom? I have told you it is not producing the hormone. The quantity is not enough. So the same way the person feels not enough. Person always feels a lack of expression. Yes, they are going through a constant fatigue, and they can also have issues very commonly, that is the hair loss and muscle pain. They cannot handle cold. They feel cold very quickly because the body is programming to be weak. If you see it from a spiritual side, what body is giving is a sign of weakness. And when two people are talking and one is not able to speak, others also perceive it that this person is weak, and that person also end up believing that I couldn't express, I am weak. So that exact expression body is giving to the gland, or the gland is giving to the entire body, whichever is happening first. Some people trigger it because of their behavior, and some people get it genetically and then they behave like this. So both ways we can heal it. Once you know you have it, or you are feeling like that, or you get a borderline, the starting of it, any of it, the answers would remain the same because the problem is just the same thing. Now in this case, what happens is that your entire body is always feeling lack, not confident. Confidence is low. Concentration on things, learning, or the everyday activity, the concentration is low. So for them, exercise is very important because exercise will give you that belief of I am strong. You know, because when you feel strong, you definitely oppose that I am weak. So exercise you should do. It could not be. It should be some exercise which gives you energy, which gives you happiness. Nothing like a very lame top of exercise like just going to the gym just to go for it. No, whatever you like, which makes you feel that I'm strong. Taking challenges, now that's a trick. You are fearful of challenges. You feel fearful when you are given some task and you will be like, oh my god, I will be able to do it or not, because that weakness element comes up. So taking small, small challenges and making sure that you will do it will give a signal to your brain. And before brain, I want to say with this hypothyroid, the problem is, according to spiritual healings, it is in the pituitary gland. There is some energy stuck there which is keeping it in balance, and when you release that energy, it is going to heal the gland. Now if you don't know what is pituitary gland, please guys go and study that, because then it becomes a very very long video, but I just want to talk about spirituality. So what you have to do, like in the hyper I told that you can always imagine the gland, in this you have to imagine the pituitary gland, and you have to ask the pituitary gland to get balanced and to release the energy for thyroid gland. When it will happen, you will feel constant energy coming here from the gland, from the pituitary gland to the thyroid gland, because whatever it's not producing is because of the pituitary, the main messenger, the master of all in our body. So that is the first spiritual remedy, which is little advanced, but people who can imagine, who can spiritually understand what I'm trying to say, at least they have that type of remedy which they can do energetically anywhere. Now for people who do not know this, you have to take small small challenges and do it every day, so that you face that challenge and your body learns that you are strong, you can do it. First. Second thing is that your entire body needs rest from this thought that you're weak. So expression is important here, which you have not done with many people in many situations, and that is a constant belief, the thought inside you. So what you have to do is you have to start expressing. Now that is going to be a toll, because you've not done it. So what you're not going to tell it directly to the people, because that is going to maybe make you feel more nervous, because that is another thing. You trigger nervousness, you can have sweaty hands, and some of them definitely have a high migraine because of that. It is interlinked. What you have to do? You have to journal. The quality thing is journaling in this. You please make a diary or a laptop notepad or anything which is secretive, nobody can read. You can write anything. This is expression, the way you want to express. So today something happened, I didn't like it but couldn't express. Now it gets into your pituitary, it will give you that gland problem, and the thyroid will make you feel weak. Your eyes get swollen, you have very droopy eyes, the symptoms of it, because the body is showing you a sign of a weak person, which maybe you're not, but because of this gland, this is happening. So start journaling. Every day it's your dump yard, you know. You have to let out that anger, that emotion, that expression, the unsaid thing to certain person is going to go in that journaling. And you will love the fact that you will feel empty, and your pituitary gland will get that message she's expressing or he's expressing. I have to act in a normal way. The body will change as you change, right? Like when we go to gym, the very first day, we are super excited. We gym for half an hour, and then maybe for 8 days you're just not even thinking about gym because your body is paining. But why does it pain? Because it's repelling you. What you have given to the body is rest, no exercise. So it's going to oppose you. But when you take a challenge in your brain, you go regularly, body starts giving you no pain, and it starts giving you a good muscle. Then it becomes your friend. So in this case, you have to make your body friend, because body and mind are going to be opposite to each other. Start journaling, start writing. It could be any language. I know what I'm saying, you understanding what I'm saying, but certain expressions can be dark, can be abusive, whatever it is. We have to get rid of it, right? Because that negative energy is stuck here. There's no point keeping it here, right? So express it, and if you're fearful, people will read it, burn it, flush it. You have so many ways to just delete it, but do take it out, right? That has to be a constant thing, not once in a month or once in a week. I have seen people who are like that. There's no point doing it. Do it every day. And then when you take up a challenge and you feel happy, express that also. Start taking credits of everything you do for people around, because you will feel lack of credit in your life. That is also a constant problem, which makes you feel that I am not enough, I have something lacking in me, I don't know, whatever I do is less. Those are constant things you have. So express. If you're feeling good, express. Diary has to be your best friend who is listening everything, because here the case is you become a listener, but you need to also be a speaker. The best part would be a hypo and a hyper meets and solve their issues. That's a fun thing. But yeah, you have to take a diary and write it. Now, if you happen to go to a therapist, people do go, then they know this issue. So they will make you speak. So please participate actively and express everything every day. It shouldn't be like I'm expressing I'm expressing my past. No, it should be everyday expression, because the gland doesn't know what is past and present. It just knows the triggers, right? That you have to do. Now, next thing is that anything which is stopping your expression could be your fear of judgments, that people will judge me, or some people want to be in good books, people pleaser. These are very common things I'm talking. So they will not say anything against, they will not open their mouth for no reason, but they don't know they are triggering thyroid in them. So the fear or people pleasing or judgments whatsoever, you yourself know, everyone know their reality, why they are doing that. Work on that. Choose your words carefully, but start telling people. You cannot be abusive, but you can be clear what you want to say. Also, sometimes it's a very, very out of the box healing technique, but I'm giving you. Some of them have done it and they have loved it. Start singing. Singing is the biggest expression. When you listen to music, you feel that energy, right? You feel that emotion. So people who are having hypothyroidism, it could be bathroom singing also. If you want to learn music, the best thing. But if you don't want to learn, start singing at least 3 to 4 songs a day. The mood songs. If you're feeling angry, you can have a rap song, but make it a practice learning rap and expressing. Take out a way to express. It could be a channelized energy. Rappers do have that, they go through something in their life and they write on that and they take it out, and that's how they just become famous or something like that, because they have expressed their pain. Take out a way to express your problems. It could be singing, it could be writing, it could be blogging, because you will find difficulty, because it is again expression only, so your body will not allow it in starting. But habit, constant, every day, and you will see this gland is functioning very well. And if you can do that energetic work, that you can imagine your pituitary gland sending the energy to your thyroid gland, it's going to work very fast. I hope you understand now the remedies which are spiritual. We also understand the same way the medicine has understood, but your medicine cannot be stopped. Please do not ever try and do that also. This is what is above, which can heal it from the roots, right? So, listening to somebody's pain when they are sick can recover them fast, but medicines cannot stop till the time they are totally out of it, right? So, do it that way. And this both thyroids, it is about expression. So for your case, hypothyroid case, healing throat chakra again is important, but with red color, because you have to accelerate it, you have to give it activeness, because your activeness is not there. So start wearing more of red, or you can some people do it as a ritual. They put a red tika on the throat chakra, but I don't believe in all the, I don't practice all of that. There's nothing about belief, but what I want to say is the real remedy, the real practice which you can do is about this. So also, people who are not feeling confident to do this, do it in a way that nobody can see it, but you're doing it. If you're singing, sing in a space where no one is there. If you are writing the blog or articles, do not give your name. Don't mention your name. There are so many poets and authors, do not mention their real name, but they do express. So that fear can be countered with that. So that you are coming out with a great light of expression of pain or anger or humor or sarcasm, which is not accepted normally in the environment, but you do it. And that's how you can open that channel. I hope this video helps everyone who is suffering because of this normal thing of expression, which is our right, which everyone needs to do in a most harmonious way, right? And do message me, do comment me, people who are practicing it, people who have done it for a month and what changes they are seeing. Then I can help you with more techniques, because I will only want people to work it constantly and get healed when they resonate with what I say, right? Because this is a common issue which is happening now. So this video is for everyone who's going through hyper or hypothyroid. We want to kill it, we want to just reduce it, and this gland is our gland, so it should be in our control. I hope this helps you. Please do share, like, subscribe this video, and share this video as much as you can, so that you can also indirectly be a channel of helping this society. Thank you. See you soon.